Today, I'm gonna tell you how and why you should find your limits and when to actually stop doing these hard things, when you need rest. So, firstly, I will tell you a story of my run yesterday. You know, yesterday I was running around a lake and uh, and I ran through a river. There's a lake and there's a river, and I ran there. And basically, what happened is I've got my back blown. I don't know if you, I don't know how to say it in English properly, but you know, basically, one of my muscles in my back is now really, really stiff, holding itself, and I can start stretching it out slowly, moving down slowly, but when the muscle senses that I'm stretching it out a little bit and that he has to hold, then it goes back, and then my back hurts, so I can't even work out now. So basically, when those things happen, I start thinking about how to find your limits and when do you need to actually stop doing those hard things. And it's hard to realize where to stop. Where do you need to rest? Because self improvement is based on doing the things that you don't really want to, and the things that are hard to you, and the things that the things that are good for you. But you won't stop in the middle of your workout as some wrist, your wrist is hurting a little bit, like it's just how we're used to live, but we're not used to feel that, oh, this is hard, we need to stop, so our our feeling of you need to rest, kind of weakens up, because then you don't realize that you need to rest now. And you know all these self-improvement YouTubers suggest you to find your limits when you are still young, and I completely agree on that. You need to find your limits, because a man can only live a fulfilling and good life being almost on his limits. He's like, this is his limit, he's living here, because this is the best life. Because your limits, it's not like the limits of like like how much you can hold your breath. It's it's not about that. It's just like your your work limits, how much you can work, how much you can rest, how much you can, because when you can do a lot of stuff and can not do a lot of bad stuff, your life is really fun. That's just how it is. You don't need to overload it, but you need to have some stuff going on to make your life fun. And you need to resist the technology and bad habits to have your life going fun too. So I completely agree to finding your limits, but today's topic is, when do you need to stop? So I think that you need to stop when some kind of a bad bodily thing comes out. So for example, you catch a flu. For example, it was a really hard week for me. Yeah, it happens to me. Like, I'm working really hard. I wake up at 5. I do all the stuff. I'm in school too. Maybe I'm even going to my martial arts too. I'm working while I'm working all of my day, and I'm working out too. And after that hard week with a lot of homework, a lot of work to do, and a lot of stuff that is hard, a flu comes to me. And then, like, the last day of the week, like the Friday, I don't even go to school because I'm feeling really bad. It's I'm just lying in bed because that's my body telling me that I need to stop. So basically, if you're like on a big run and you're like all muscles are hurting, you shouldn't stop, because muscles hurting is okay. And some maybe you have some weak spots, you're like kind of I don't know, your ligaments are hurting a little bit after boxing. I have this feeling that these places are hurting. It's okay. You can fix that easily. It goes away for after like a day of rest or something like that. And but when for example, your ankles start really hurting, or your knees, or your elbows, the things that are not muscles, the things that you can't easily heal, the things that 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 get dull after time, that you can't really fix. You have to go on a surgery if you have those things bad, if your like knees get bad or if your ankles go bad, you can't just rest for a day and fix that. So this is when to stop. When your body is giving out, it's not like your muscles, it's not like your mind, it's when your body is starting to give out. Maybe you catch a flu or some kind of a disease, not a large thing, you don't need to wait for, like the thing that's gonna kill you, but uh, when your body is giving out, not your muscles, not the things that you can easily fix, the things that are, a little bit long term. And then you feel like, oh, okay, I'm doing a little bit too much. If my, for example, I don't know, like, if your ankles start like really hurting after running and working out, you realize that you're not doing something good, you're not doing something right, like. And so, yeah, when your body is giving out, when the things that are long term getting bad, then you should absolutely stop and go for like a rest day, when you're like, you can still like go like reading, maybe working in bed a little bit, maybe just like going on a walk, but don't go like running, don't go like working out, don't go working all of the time of your day, don't wake up early, get a lot of sleep. This is just this is just how it works for me. I wanted to share that. I don't know it will it work for you, but I think it will. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, that's it. Don't forget to stop when your body is giving out.